Hello everybody and welcome to the Alien vs Predator Galaxy YouTube channel. I'm Aaron Percival, aka Corporal Hicks, and we're here today to take a look at Titan's brand new Alien art book, Alien 40 Years and 40 Artists. As the name implies, it was originally supposed to be out for the 40th anniversary of Alien, which was last year, but it got pushed back a few times, and it's now August 2020 that we're seeing the release. But unlike Alien Visions, the previous art book announced by I think Udon Publishing, this one's actually out. I have it in my hands. In terms of art books, Alien doesn't really have many, I guess. Dark Horse put out Panel to Panel, which was 2010ish, I think, something like that, and it is mostly pre-existing stuff that Dark Horse had done for their comic series and stuff like that. I think there's a couple of exclusive to this book colorings of black and white stuff. I believe there's something in here from the web which was coloured exclusively for this. In terms of Titan, we've had the set photography book, which, as it implies, is the various on-set photography that was done on the film. There's a foreword by Carrie Henn, but it's a nicely presented book. But in terms of new stuff, there wasn't anything in it, I think, that was brand new to me. But this beast is all brand new artwork. I haven't opened it yet. We'll open it and we'll have a flick through and see what's inside. But before we do, on the back, to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the release of the sci-fi horror masterpiece Alien, 40 artists, filmmakers and fans from around the globe have contributed stunning pieces of original art to this commemorative Alien art collection. The specially commissioned art ranges from alternate movie posters, interpretations of key scenes, depictions of Ripley and the Xenomorph, unseen moments from the film, and Weyland-Yutani recruitment posters, to homages to classic album covers and even a comic strip. Each final piece is accompanied by sketches and process pieces and insight into the artist's inspiration. And on the front as well, you can see that it says foreword by Chris Fosse. Chris Fosse worked on Alien. He did some of the ship design concepts in there, and is of course himself a famous pulp pulp artist, sci-fi artist. The cover is by Dane Hallett, who worked on Alien Covenant. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there was another art book that Titan did, which was the Book of David, which was all the sketches that Dane and his partner Matt Hatton did for Alien Covenant. And there's a nice big art book, as well as like a little anniversary interview diary pieces. Let me see if you can't really see it on the bookshelf. I'll grab it in a bit. And without going inside to look who's in it, there's the likes of I'm going to butcher his name here, Denny Villeneuve, who directed Arrival, Blade Runner 2049, and is directing the upcoming Dune. His partner, I believe, contributed a piece as well. Dave Dorman, a classic. Matt Hatton, I think Matt's doing it as well as Dane. I don't know if Dane has any interior stuff as well as that. The legend that is Tristan Jones. But we'll crack it open and we'll see what's inside. So before we get started, I just thought I'd show the David's drawings. It's a nice collection cover there. Inside's 2 books, a little interview book with Dane and Matt, sort of explaining their mentality and stuff like that about the film, and the actual sort of fake leather kind of style with engineering style patterns on it, and it's supposed to be his literal diary and all the drawings that Matt and Dane did for Alien Covenant. This one's well worth the purchase. I do fully recommend this one. Here we are, freshly with the cellophane taken off, and let's have a look inside. Bear in mind this is the first time I've actually opened it, so I don't really know what's going to be in here. I believe is a cool poster by Dane Hallett. Yeah, it says on there Dane Hallett, and this one's Catherine Huene. So who have we got inside? We've got Tom Humberstone, David Benzel, Chelsea Lowe, George Garza, Fernando Fro-Reza, Leonie Moore, Dane Hallett, Manhattan, Sweeney Boo, Terrell Whitlash, David Lupton, RJ Arvalis Palmer, Justin Bartlett, Carolyn Craggs, Marta Alvim, Juan Ortiz, Jacqueline Gallagher, Nathan J. Anderson, Corinne Hardy, Marta Lech, MJ Erickson, Anson, I don't know how to pronounce the middle name first, Gonzalo Arias, Tim Clinard, Chris Sheehan, Catherine Goene, Russell Walks, Denny Villeneuve, Tristan Jones, Rory Lucy. He did the very lovely Dane Jones's life art book. I forgot about that one as well. Alice Lee, Evan Kaggle, Luigi Cavenago, Dave Dorman, Edward Pun, Matt Needle, Jordan Vaughan Roberts, Alexandra Barbaros, Carrie Ann Hudson, and Joe Ispiotto, who also did another sort of cartoony art book, Alien Next Door, which was really nice. Both of those were. So honestly, I don't really know a great deal of these artists. Not as many sort of Alien pedigree as I was hoping. Here we go, here's Chris Fosse's forward with some of his bits from Alien. So I've decided to just pick 5 to show everybody. So as much as I'd like to go through all of them, there'd be no point in you guys buying them if I did that. So 5. And the first I've picked is George Garces. This is kind of showing you how wild and varying the concepts of the artwork in this are going to be. This particular piece is very Mesoamerican in style, very sort of Incan kind of thing, and I like it as a wider Alien thing anyway, because it sort of shouts back to the original, to the first Alien vs Predator movie as well. Now these pieces are actually from Matt Hatton, who worked on Alien Covenant with Dane. Dane's got some stuff before this as well. These guys contributed a couple of smaller thumbnails of various things, but this one in particular I really liked. As I was thumbing through, I was drawn to this one without knowing it was Matt, and I love this one. It's showing the front and the back of an adolescent alien, and you've got the 2 chest bursters at the side there. Lovely piece. I love this one. We have RJ Arvalis Palmer here, digital artwork of the big chap, of the Alien itself. Now this thing's gorgeous. I love the looks of this one. We've even got Skull, Team Skull, all the way. And here we have Nathan J. Anderson. This is one of the alternate posters that they were kind of talking about as being in this. There's a couple of them throughout, some kind of 70s pulpy ones, some that throw back to some of the foreign posters as well. I think there was a Polish kind of inspired thing in there. And I just love the moody feel of this particular one. So one more to show you. And the last one is from Evan Kaggle. And it's quite simply the aftermath of the chestburster sequence. I really like this one because it's one of those sort of not quite directly alien ones, but also showing unseen things. Tristan Jones has one in here of Lambert's death, which we obviously don't see in the film. He has shared it on Instagram, on Twitter though, so you can see it there, but that's in this in lovely printed glory. But yeah, Evans was along the same line, and I kind of singled out this one because it reminded me very much of Mark Nelson's artwork in the original Aliens comic series. All of them, like it said, you know, you've got these pages of some of the mentality of what they've been talking about, some of their inspirations and stuff like that. So it's a really sort of chunky, thought out, lovely book. I'm really looking forward to digging into this one, and I'll get a proper written review up on the website in the next week or so. Hope everybody's enjoyed having a quick look through the book with me, and I'll see you later.